This video we're going to take a look how we can order, sort and filter our data within Google Data Studio. So let's jump into a report. I here have a simple table with plan IDs, subscription IDs, the lifetime sum and the lifetime average values. So what I would like to do is first to sort this data by lifetime value sum. So I want to see what is the highest plan and subscription combination. So to do that, I can scroll to the right in the right sidebar to sort. And here it says it's sorted by plan ID. So I can change this to say I want to sort by the sum of lifetime value. And then I want to sort descending. So now we get the highest amount up. So this is one way to sort it. So the next question might be to filter data. Just to give another quick way, what you can do as well is if you're in the view mode and just hit the top menu, so the header, it will sort as well. If you hit it, click twice, it will change from descending to ascending. So that's not a quick way to sort. So filtering is in the same way. Go all the way down and there we have a table filter function. So here we can create custom filters. So we can give our filter a name, say custom filter, and then that should include, select a field, plan ID that contains 3 to 4. Save. Perfect. So if I now remove the subscription ID field, I should just have one column with plan ID. You see, so it automatically filtered out for plan ID. If I now remove this filter, it should show me all the plan IDs. There we go. So this is one way to apply filters. Another way would be to add a control, and there are different ways how you can control your data set. So I want to try and let's say a advanced filter. Okay. So it automatically allows you to then enter fields in here. So if I go into view and say contains K capital F D T, enter, it updates the field. So that might be handy for people you're sharing the report with. Other filters have like drop-down lists or fixed size lists. So if we go into view and then say drop down, this is currently based on subscription, but we want to have it on plan IDs, so we can change this right here. This one is already on plan IDs, so perfect. So let's say we only want to show that one, those two. That works, perfect. And here as well, if we say let's do only that one, that lets you filter the data perfectly. So let's see what else we have. We have an advanced search, we've tried this, we have an input box. Okay, that's that one. Now it looks a lot like it, it's actually different. So the way this works is enter a value, so we have to, I believe, do the entire value, but let's try if this works. It doesn't work. So you have to enter the entire value to filter it down. Perfect. So that works like that. Then we have sliders. So the slider doesn't really work that well in this case, but we can try to change it to lifetime value. So let's change this to lifetime value. Okay, so now we can go into view and say we want to have it larger than 10. So larger than, let's say, 330. Let's see what happens. So it filters out lifetime values. In this case, it's the average. So if you lower it, it takes more. If you lower it more, it takes more. If you see this number change, this is an average, so it filters out all the plans and subscriptions with values and then takes the average of that. So apply this carefully. Then the next filter is a tick box. So again, we need to add a field in there. So let's add plan ID. View. That didn't work. Okay, so it needs to be a true or false value. So we don't have this in our case, so we can't use it. So this is only applicable for booleans. It says here, plan ID is a string field, use a boolean field instead. And we don't have that one. So let's delete that one. Oh, let's Command Z to move it back. Date control range we already have. Let's see what a data controller does. So this lets us change the connector type, so the date source. This is not very applicable in our case. I have never used this one before, to be honest. The ones I've used are the ones that are in the screen right here. So those are the most common ones, the most user-friendly ones, I would say, that are very intuitive to use. So when you share this report with somebody, they will easily know their way around with those kind of filters. So as you know, they only work when you're in the view field, in the view mode. So do make sure you test everything and that it's working according to your expectations. And one tip I would say is not to put too many filters in there. So I would usually have 1 or 2 and not like I have now 5. It's a bit overkill, obviously. But this is what I wanted to show you in this video, how you can apply filters to sort data, to filter data. Yes, so one last thing is the ordering of data. So it's kind of the same as sorting. You can just click on the top of the header or use the sorting in the sidebar. So that should be very helpful. If you have any questions, anything that I should add, happy to do so. Just leave a question, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. If it's not working for you, also feel free to drop a comment and see if we can debug it for you. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.